Galway.
Fourth race.
4 to complete the line. And that off race 4 over 7 furlongs. The Clayton Hotel Galway 3-year-old handicap, and it is Louiescall who goes on to lead Avatar Jet, Uncle Albert, Artful Approach, improving his sporting silver mine on the outside of the top weight Stay Sound Susie. As they continue up the far side, it's Louiescall from improving Stay Sound Susie. With them is Sporting Silver Mine as they turn at the 5. Then Avatar Jet and Uncle Albert and Perfect Judgment and Artful Approach. Cornhill Soldier, Lee Fall next, and Augusta Lumiere. Cuban Confusion followed downhill by Speedwood and Velvet Skies. Signor Ferrari last but one. The back marker heading for the halfway stage is Mad and Plaintive. Stay Sound Susie edges ahead of Louiescall as the pair build up a 3 lead over Avatar Jet, disputing third place with Sporting Silver Mine ridden along. About to get a reminder, the latter followed by Perfect Judgment and Artful Approach, and Uncle Albert and Cornhill Soldier on the inside. Louiescall wrestles back the lead on the turn into the straight from Stay Sound Susie, making headway round the outside as Perfect Judgment. Then Avatar Jet and Cornhill Soldier just met a red light there, and then Artful Approach as they turn into the straight, and Louiescall goes on by a few lengths, hitting the hill. Artful Approach down the outside of Perfect Judgment. They're followed by Stay Sound Susie. Wide of the leaders and running on is Cuban Confusion. Inside the final 100 yards, Louiescall with Artful Approach lunging in the centre. Cuban Confusion the stand side. Artful Approach wins it from Cuban Confusion. Louiescall, Cornhill Soldier, Perfect Judgment next in the gap to Signor Ferrari and Augusta Lumiere.
Plenty going on there, and at the end of it all, it's a win for Artful Approach. First career win for Jack Davison's Chestnut Gelding. Scoring here under James Ryan at odds of 7-1. Cuban Confusion, who blew the start, has come on really well to, I think, grab second. See here, he's just really awkward coming out of the stalls, Cuban Confusion, wasn't he, Lisa? Went to his left and kind of behind the 8 ball straight away after that.
Look, he blew the start really, Gary. He had a decent enough draw and he gave away so much ground at the start, and he was always on the back foot, and you could see he was travelling really well coming out of the dip as well, but he was always angling and looking for room. Avatar Jet, the one who we thought would go forward, was really keen. Gary Carroll didn't actually end up making it, and he was in behind and probably running with the choke out a little bit, as Louiescall is making it at the front end, obviously joined by Stay Sound Susie as well. They seem to be going a good gallop, Gary, but the eventual winner was on the rail just off the leaders at this stage in the pink colours, Artful Approach. A horse actually, as you said, he broke his maiden today, got very close 3 starts back and was disappointing the last day. Cheap pieces left off today, which is an interesting angle by Connections.
The Yard's other runner looked a big threat, didn't he? Perfect Judgment in the Shamrock Thoroughbred colours, looms up on the outside here coming into the straight, and the eventual winner actually just got shuffled back a little bit there going into the turn, Artful Approach, but into the clear now and just about to be manoeuvred around his stable companion. Just takes a little bit of time to get organised, but
it does, and things get a bit tight there for Cornhill Soldier, just as obviously the eventual winner starts to pick up, and Cuban Confusion looks as if he's gaining, but it's all too late, Gary, and the line comes just too soon for him.
Yes, given the impression he's still a well-handicapped horse, Cuban Confusion, but just on the back foot after that tardy break. Met a bit of traffic coming through. The winner, as we were saying, didn't have the clearest of runs himself, but it worked out well in the end. And 1.5 lengths the winning margin for Artful Approach. And the colours of the Quality Time Racing and partner, and James Ryan. He's got the ride on Coeur d'Or in the Colin Quinn Mile tomorrow, Lisa. You'll be looking forward to that, won't you? Last year's winner of the race for Dermot Wells. Yeah,
massive ride for him. Look, James Ryan is a man that's seriously going places. His claim is down to 5 at the moment, but what value he is for that £5 claim. He's attached to the Tom McCourt team, and he's made so many strides in the last year and a half that he's had his licence. Maybe he's had a little longer than that, but he's so stylish, he's polished, he's so talented as well, Gary. He's always in the right place at the right time too, and a great head on his shoulders for a young man.
He does seem to have a real good temperament as well, does James, and he'll have enjoyed that one. Just punching out Artful Approach here to gain that breakthrough success. Several running well in defeat, but it's Artful Approach's day.
Indeed, yes, Artful Approach comes down the centre of the track and does it really well here. A nice performance. Was only just beaten at Leopardstown, of course, earlier in the season, when second behind Coniag. And this is, a really nice flourish at the end of proceedings here to pick up a decent prize as well. And clearly is come back in decent fettle at Galway this week. It was a decent fifth, to be fair, last time in maiden company at Fairyhouse, but a much improved effort back in a handicap today for Artful Approach. And